is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Tonight, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the New York Giants. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here come the Giants, and Greg, it is the latest stop for Russell Wilson. A decade and a Super Bowl in Seattle, 2 years in Denver, last year in Pittsburgh, and now Russell Wilson is the Giants QB.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from their opening whistle.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Out of the gun, here's Russ. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. That's the All-Pro 3 years running, Chris Jones, getting in for the sack, and that's going to lead to third and very long.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is third and long. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. And that is incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And now it's fourth down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the 3-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
Great field position as they take the field for their first possession of the game, and so far, really nice complementary football. Defense gets a stop, special teams gets the big return. Now it's up to the offense. Can they do their job and try to secure a touchdown here to take an early lead?
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Chiefs first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
To the outside. Catch made by Brown.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 5. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Into the hands of Juju. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee. That's on the rookie 1st rounder out of Ohio State, Josh Simmons.
Still 3rd down.
So now after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert. It is 3rd and 9. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Catch made by Smith-Schuster. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Pacheco. And he's in! Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead.
Giants nothing.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Giants offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They were forced to punt the 1st time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. That is brought in. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 35 yards.
New York Giant. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete.
A gain there of 21. That's good for a Giants first down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he's into the end zone. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, like it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession two. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Now it's Graham Gano for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Giants will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Nico Remigio to bring it back. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chiefs offense about ready to get going on their second possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. Throwing now, Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
They'll send Worthy in motion. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, KC.
And a first down, Chiefs.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So Continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
16 yards.
Kelce opens his account. His first catch and a first down to boot.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 15-yard line.
Throwing is Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he'll get into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
The extra point by Butker is good, and the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's Gunnar Olszewski. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Giants offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. The shotgun, Wilson. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 11 yards on the connection there. First down, Giants.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
The RPO. That one is complete.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. In motion, it's Robinson. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. He'll look forward for a couple. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. And it brings up 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
First down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown. And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Play action. It's Wilson. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50.
16 yards.
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Down at the 10-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Play action. Now, Wilson. Left side, that's Johnson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And he's in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants. That's 2 touchdowns for him now in this first quarter alone. Now, Gano for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Giants will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here's Smith to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They've been able to move the ball with relative ease. Their first couple of possessions, both ending in touchdowns, but still they find themselves tied as they start with the ball again here on first down. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
2nd and 10. To throw is Mahomes. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
He's made his presence felt throughout this opening quarter. They better figure out a way to slow him down defensively. Otherwise, he's in store for a monster game.
First down throw, Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Took a shot here at the end of the quarter, but it comes up incomplete. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. Now, Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd down, 3 to go. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. He's got his man, he finds Worthy. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Xavier Worthy. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Chiefs.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll run with Pacheco. He'll get about 2. Brian Burns comes off the edge to make the play.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. 2nd time they've connected on this drive. And 19 yards out of this one.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Here's a toss to Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
3rd and 11. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. It is brought in the end zone. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Chiefs.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with the touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the first down, they go for the big one, and it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
Here's Butker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Olszewski now to return. Ooh. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Giants offense and Russell Wilson set to take over once more. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. And they'll begin 1st and 10. In motion, it's Robinson. Now Wilson on 1st down. He'll swing this out wide to Tracy. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
2nd down, they need 3. Out of the gun, here's Russ. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one good for 29.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. Slayton is the man in motion. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back. And they hold him to no gain.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Open man, that's Slayton. 15 yards through the air. That's good for a Giant 1st down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
And they smacked him down there. Big hit right at the line. No game.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On third down, here's Wilson. He's got it at about the 8, and he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker, it is first and goal.
That's another New York Giants. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike. They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
So the ball's still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal. Wilson now off the bootleg. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard now for him.
And he will score again. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. What a half he is putting together. That's his third touchdown already. And make it 3 touchdowns now. Remember, he caught the one earlier. That's his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And, Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Remigio now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense and Hollywood Brown ready for their next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He's got his tight end. It's Kelsey. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Mahomes connects with Kelsey for a big one. 32 yards.
First down, Chiefs.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 11. And the Chiefs have a first down.
Chiefs.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Dexter Lawrence in there for the sack. Worked his way through. It's a loss of 5.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Mahomes back. He'll get this out to the left flat. He'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest game.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First down, Kansas City.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 17-yard line.
Second and 7. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's dropped off for Pacheco. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Throwing is Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points. We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent.
And he will drive his way into the end zone. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Kansas City. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
And Butker on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chiefs go up by 7. 28-21.
21.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Gibson now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Giants offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Neighbors in motion. A carry here for Tracy. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. That's hot. Left side. It's complete. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Giants.
And the Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical 3rd down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are playing against this clock.
They go play action now. Wilson. And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's 2nd down.
And 10.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
Now a screen set up for Tracy. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Slayton is the man in motion. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Play action. It's Wilson. That is hard. And he will score. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, New York.
And here's a great example, Mike, of how experience and having some veteran players at these key spots, they can work so well together. The whole idea is you need to see the game through the eyes of the quarterback, and I think that's what the receiver did such a nice job in. He was on time, he was accurate, and you never fool your quarterback. When you have two guys like this that are operating on the same page, you can see the result.
Gano on to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Giants have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Remigio now on the return. Woo! He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. First down throw, Mahomes into the hands of Juju. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half. And just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy.
Complete to number 1, Xavier Worthy. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now on 2nd down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up here. 1st and 10. To the air once more. It's Mahomes. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards. And another 1st down. Mahomes now to throw again. He takes off. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a 1st down.
First down.
The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Mahomes on first down. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Travis Kelce, touchdown KC.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Butker now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will go up by 7.
Chiefs 35, Giants 28.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He gets that complete downfield to Slayton. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen here on the 5th floor studios. A little abridged version of the halftime report here, as both defensive coordinators might be having speaks with their players. That begs the question, can any defense get a stop in the second half? To find out, let's go back out to the stadium and join our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. No rest at the break for a couple of, I'm sure, weary defensive coordinators trying to figure out how to stop these offenses here in the second half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Remigio now on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Complete to Xavier Worthy. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 5. On the ground, here's Pacheco. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got a man. It's Smith-Schuster. And And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 22 yards.
That pass play, good for 22. Good for a Chiefs first down.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
From the 43, here's second down and 5. To throw is Mahomes. To the left side, it's caught by Brown. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
A run up the middle with Pacheco. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
The tackle made by Dexter Lawrence. A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the Giants' 15-yard line.
It is second and 9. They'll send Worthy in motion. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
They put Kelsey in motion. On third down, Mahomes. This one caught at the 4. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and third down conversions. Now after that last third down pickup, it's first and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
Pacheco trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on first down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4 down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. And he'll take it on in. Juju Smith-Schuster. Touchdown, Chiefs. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Butker now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Chiefs will extend this third quarter lead.
Chiefs 42, Giants 28. Harrison Butker.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Olszewski now to return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Giants offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. His throw left side, taken in by Johnson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. In motion, it's Robinson. His show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. Well, he shows you the elusiveness getting out of one tackle, but not the other. Fortunate, really, to get back to the line of scrimmage on that play.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. The RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, KC.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the first down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal now. Tackle made at the 9.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. That is caught, and he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Now here's 2nd and goal. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he's got another one. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day, 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Now Butker to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs are going to extend their lead.
Chiefs 49, Giants 28.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Olszewski now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Giants offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game.
In it to win it.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Giants. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Now, Gano for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
Has some room inside the 30. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. Big play after big play to start this drive. 34 for that one.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
First down throw, Mahomes.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. That is caught by the tight end, Travis Kelce. Touchdown, KC. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. Here's Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs tack on one more to their lead.
Chiefs 56, Giants 35.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Olszewski now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Neighbors in motion. They go play action with Wilson. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Chris Jones in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive.
Let's give a lot of credit there, Mike, to this defense. They remain disciplined on that play action fake. Nobody bid on it, and quarterback has no choice but to just eat the ball and take the snack.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. That's to Robinson. He's got it. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to have the Giants first down. They managed to convert. They'll keep the drive alive.
Mike, I think the way we've seen the NFL going these past couple years is I think all these quarterbacks, they love when the call comes in for the sideline for quarterback sneak. Hey, coach, put the game on my shoulders. With this offensive line, I'm going to pick up this first down, and that's exactly.
They work forward to the 40-yard line. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down and 8. they'll throw it with Wilson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the top conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On play action, it's Mahomes. That's to Gray, open on the left side. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
And it's third down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Open man, left side, he's got it. A pickup of 15 in the air. And the Chiefs have a first down.
15. And a first down, Chiefs.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup and get a fresh set of downs.
Gray is the motion man here. He'll hit Kelsey quickly on the RPO. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up the first down after a gain of 7.
First down, Kansas City.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Play action here. Mahomes in middle. He's got Kelsey. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 18.
That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight.
Chiefs.
And it gives the team a first down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And third down just became a lot tougher. That's on the tackle, Jawan Taylor. So now, after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert. It is 3rd and 9. He'll get this one complete to Brown. Closing in on 200 receiving yards for the game. He's been outstanding. That one good for a first down.
And the first down, Chiefs.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
The RPO, that one is complete. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling. This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On 4th down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. This is about as short as you can get. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will extend their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. Gibson now on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Play action. Now, Wilson. He's got his man. That's Slayton. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch. first down.
10 yards on the pickup.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
Open man is Robinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
11 yards on the pass there. That's good for a Giants first down.
First and 10 at the
And this is a tricky
37-yard
part
line.
of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. That one incomplete. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time.
Makes it third down.
And it's going to be third
12
down.
yards to go.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And he'll take this one in. Wandale Robinson. Touchdown, Giants. Touchdown here in the fourth quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for two. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the fourth quarter.
Wilson has everyone set as they will go for two.
The Giants will line up for the two-point conversion.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll swing that out wide. And he will not get to the goal line, so no tacking on 2 points. Still a three-score game, as the difference is 18. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's third down.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
On fourth down, it's Matt Ariza to punt for KC. And Gunnar Olszewski goes back deep to bring this one back. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Giants offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Now Russ. Off-balance throw. It's complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
A run here with Tracy on 2nd down. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And this will be a Giants 1st down. He'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
I love this call, Mike. Put the pressure on the defense to make the right decision. In this case, they decide to go after the running back, but it's the quarterback who pulls it and keeps it himself and is able to convert for the 1st down.
On the ground, here's Tracy. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Throwing is Wilson. A throw on the move is caught. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They get 14 on that hookup. 1st down, Giants.
For the longest time, when you threw the ball to the running back, it was a check down, a swing, a screen, kind of short underneath where you relied on guys to run after the catch. But that's not the case anymore. So many of these running backs around the league, Mike, they can run routes, in a lot of cases, almost as good as the wide receivers.
He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second and 10. To throw again is Wilson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Jerry Tillery gets up for a loss of 7. And now it's third down.
We spend so much time talking about quarterbacks and the special plays that they can make. And, of course, that's a big part of playing quarterback in the NFL. But also, can you avoid the bad plays? Do you know when the fight is over and live to play another down? Don't take that sack. Throw the ball away.
That is hot. What a throw. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance.
And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Gano on to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Giants are able to cut into the deficit.
59. Giants 48.
Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. Whoa!
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
The Chiefs offense and Hollywood Brown ready for their next possession. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. Mahomes gives it to Pacheco, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
He was taken down.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. To the left side, it's caught by Brown. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Kansas City.
First and 10. Here's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's a handoff to Pacheco. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Here's Pacheco. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. They bring their tight end right. They'll drop to throw. He's got his big tight end, Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. So that will tie the NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. First done by Sid Luckman with the Bears in 1943. And then Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 1954. We've waited a long time. Now they have company. And Butker on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Giants 48.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Gibson now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Malik Neighbors heading out with the Giants offense for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Here's Russ. And he's back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
3rd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points. All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Second down, they need 3. And the shotgun, Wilson. There's that man again, another catch. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 14 yards on that pass play there. That's good for a Giants first down. Here we go. One final play. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. In a game that was expected to be a cakewalk, pretty much turned out that way. Their class just much the best in this one, as they cruise to an easy road victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from New Jersey.